India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi is chairing the 9th NITI Aayog Governing Council meeting in New Delhi. The meeting aims to make India a developed nation by 2047 through collaborative governance with the theme Viksit Bharat at 2047. At the meeting, Prime Minister emphasized that Indian states can play a crucial role in achieving the goal of Viksit Bharat as they are directly connected with the people. The meeting aims to foster participative governance and collaboration between centre and state governments. Discussions on approach paper for vision document on Viksit Bharat 2047 are taking place, and deliberations on the role of states in achieving this goal as India targets to become a $30 trillion economy by the year 2047. This meeting will create a roadmap for Viksit Bharat vision through centre-state teamwork. The focus is on recommendations from the 3rd National Conference of Chief Secretaries held in December last year. DD India correspondent Arun Sharma joins us from New Delhi on the phone line for more. Arun, what are you learning about the deliberations at the NITI Aayog meet, and how is it also an important exercise in cooperative federalism?
Well, it's indeed an important exercise, and the idea is to achieve the goal of becoming a developed economy or a developed nation by 2047. Well, we know this fact that the centre and states, the collaboration between them plays an important role to achieve this task. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he understands this fact that how states and centre, they both need to collaborate in order to achieve this common goal of becoming becoming a Viksit Bharat or a developed nation by 2047. Well, in this meeting, various best practices were shared by various chief ministers of the states, and of course, a vision was also given by the Indian Prime Minister. The Indian Prime Minister clearly highlighted this point that India has great potential, and of course, India is a youthful country. And we know this fact that now state plays an important role in order to achieve this task of becoming a Viksit Bharat or a developed nation, because the focus is that how can inclusive development can be done, and the kind of reforms that have been undertaken by the nation in last decade or in last 10 years, like national education policies, schemes like Mudra, PM Vishwakarma initiative, PM Swanidhi initiative, reforms in criminal justice system, etc. Now, these should also be utilized for bringing about transformational change in our society. This is what Prime Minister Narendra Modi clearly highlighted. But the big takeaway, as far as the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's the address in the 9th Governing Council meeting was that he clearly mentioned this point, that this decade is of changes. Now, these changes include technological change and geopolitical changes. And of course, there are also various opportunities that are being created because of the geopolitical changes that the world is witnessing. And how India can grab the opportunities which the globe is creating, the world is creating right now, or which is the result of the various geopolitical changes. Okay. And how do the policies be conducive in that direction? So the big statement that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has made, during the 9th a meeting of the NITI Aayog of the Governing Council.
And Arun, a little more on the key opportunities and headwinds in realizing this vision of developed India by 2047 vision.
Well, as far as the opportunities are concerned, India is a very lucrative market. At a time when countries like US, Europe primarily, we are facing concerns like inflation, higher debt. At that time, India is a very lucratively placed, whereby the taxes are very much competitive. India offers a great skilled manpower, economic manpower to the world, and it is reskilling and upskilling its manpower. In the recently announced budget, various initiatives have been taken that empowers the youth, that gives a lot of opportunities to the youth, and that, of course, is the key in order to become a Viksit Bharat, because India is becoming the first choice as far as investments are concerned. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi during the meeting also highlighted this fact that how can investments be attractive and how can states compete in a healthy manner, of course, amongst each other to attract that investment. Because if India is aiming to leapfrog from 3 trillion to 30 trillion by 2047, massive investment is about to come to a country like India. But yes, how can states prepare themselves to attract that massive investment, and how can they prepare their infrastructure, how can they create their manpower, how can they train or reskill or upskill their manpower in this time of changing, whereby AI is gradually dominating. So how can the various states can work in order to achieve these targets? It is very much important for that center and states should work together. So that is something that Prime Minister Narendra Modi looks at as an opportunity. As far as headwinds are concerned, of course, we know this fact that state and center needs to work together, because yes, keeping politics aside, we have to keep nation first. That is what the clear idea of this meeting was, that how can India as a team can work together, and how can center and state can collaborate, so that there is only one vision, a clear vision, that is to achieve the Viksit Bharat or developed India vision by 2047.
Arun, thank you for those updates.